so stupid sometimes. It baffles me how stupid we are.
Morning! Right, we're up earlier this morning, we didn't sleep in. We're actually gonna go try and hit the peak of the high tide and check out this reef. We're gonna stop talking about it and get into it.
We have woken up in Pancake Creek, a calm inlet on the east coast of Australia. After being told there was a bit of coral with a lot of fish, we had to go check it out. I'm so cold! Yeah, there's nothing. The coral was very much dead. Quite windy today. Gonna have another little chill day. Probably head up to the lighthouse. There's a little walk we can do. I think it's about 5k's return, which will be fun. So we're gonna do that. And yeah, we're gonna leave here probably first thing in the morning. Continue up if the weather's still looking good, which it was. But yeah, that's what the plan is so far. I'm making a little loaf of bread as well, because we don't have any. You are beautiful. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. We're going to check out a lighthouse! Going for a walk to the lighthouse. I'm actually very excited. Simon and I have this problem that when I walk behind him, I step on his heels and I have to take half a step because I'm gonna run into him. Oh, goanna!
This is a wee little baby.
Can't even see him.
Oh, he's just in there.
So yeah, when I walk in front, then Simon's
doesn't get to look at anything.
Just like it has to run to keep up. Anyway, that's our current issue at the moment.
It was heaps windy, didn't bring the drone. Sorry, should have brought the drone. What do you reckon? Pretty good beach, Sophie even turned into a crab. Now, there's definitely an aeroplane up there. I don't know if it's like old and abandoned or given these tides here, people might fly in and out and land their little light aircraft here on low tide. Either way, we're gonna go check it out. If there's someone there, have a bit of a yarn to them, figure out what the go is. Do love meeting strangers. All right, so worst case scenario, someone yells at us for walking near their plane. Best case scenario, either it's abandoned and really cool and we can get inside and play with it, or not abandoned and they take us for a joyride. Pretty good best case scenario. Come on there. So we're gonna go say good day. So it's like, what are you gonna say? I was like, I don't know, hey, and see what follows.
That is definitely a cooler way to get here than a boat.
That's awesome. Kiwi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going, mate? G'day, Sophie, how are you?
Do you just land on low tide or something?
Yeah, you can actually land here about 3/4 tide.
What
Yeah,
a
it's hard.
night.
We just sailed in round the corner. We're like,
This is so much sicker.
oh, she's so beautiful.
Kiwi lives out on a property just near Gladstone, only a 25-minute flight from Aircraft Beach. He worked in aviation for a living and clearly has a passion for it. Kiwi doesn't just have this one plane, but another tucked up his sleeve. He said that this one was set up for landing on the beaches and was a means to his camping adventures. Kiwi explained that this aircraft is a 1962 Cessna, and she came out in exactly these colours. We couldn't believe our eyes and felt so privileged to come across Kiwi and his beautiful piece of history.
That was so nice. I've never been in the cockpit sort of area of one of those little planes before, so that was really special. Yeah. And he said that that might actually be that plane with the most flight hours ever logged in the world of that particular plane. Yeah. So it's a little mini Cessna, but it's kind of set up similar to like how the Spitfires used to be. Oh, I love planes.
What an absolute legend he was. So sick. It's gotta be cooler than sailing. Holy moly. Gotta be cooler than sailing. And so much quicker. Gosh. Can we get an aeroplane?
I was gonna eat one because like, but not enough of a hunter-gatherer. I'd love to be. I'm like, so many oysters. I don't know anything about oysters. I know so little about oysters that I don't know if I could be one of those people that's like, oh, and eat them and then like, these aren't the oysters you can eat and I die. But, hey, if you liked oysters and you knew how to harvest them, this is the place to get them. Found some fishing line, we can get rid of that. You made it. Pretty cool.
So this is Busted Head Lighthouse, and this is Simon's palm of his hand, and this is the ground. Oh, and in this shot you can really appreciate the texture of the lighthouse. Thanks, babe, for making me go through 60 gigs of footage of the ground.
Can
getting to the end of the line and I'm wishing there was a pub at the end of the line. Like screwies and wedges. I'm thinking about really naughty food because I'm so hungry. We do at some point today need to figure out where this water is coming from when the engine's on. This has been probably for you guys, it's for us as well, a many week ongoing issue, and it's reoccurring in every single video, I'm sure, but we have not yet conquered it, so we at some point need to do that. Anyway, this way we keep going towards a place where there isn't a pub but a massive sandbank to drag the dinghy out on. So close but so far to food. So engine time. So we're either looking at the exhaust pipe or the cooling water pipe. It's fell a little bit of water from the impeller out. So that's what we're looking for. Pretty sure it's just like the seal on one of the hoses from the impeller. Hope that we've fixed it this time. Oh. Is this the final last time that we'll be dealing with this problem?
I'm really not sure, eh? Like, I don't know if we fixed it. I think it's fixed. I'm on that. We're up, off and at it again. Definitely a bit of swell out here. Pretty windy.
Good morning. We're gonna have a fast trip today, that's for sure. If it keeps up like this. The sea state's a bit appalling, especially because we're a little bit shallow at the moment, so minefield. Turns out a lot of ships like to hang out here off Gladstone. Although at anchor it's hard to relax trying to navigate your way through the big chunks of steel.
What do you got to say about this, Neville?
Quite hungry. Ships are pretty cool, but also slightly terrifying. We found a dot on the map with an anchorage that looked like it suited us. Hummocky Island, an uninhabited mountainous island off Rockhampton.
There's a bit of pepper in that one.
Yeah. Hello! Making some lunch. I'm just doing a little pasta salad. Looks really good. We are really running low on vegetables and we don't have any bread, so pasta salad it is. Our poor fruit basket as well. Back down to a lemon basket.
That's good.
Now he's on holiday.
Well, we spotted the island, so I thought it was only appropriate for a quick change of a tyre. Last hour was always a bit of a prick. It's like, you're really keen, you're so close you can almost taste it, but then it's like, that's when the obstacles come up, so you gotta like start avoiding things, dodging things.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
Oh! Feels.
My nervous system can't cope sometimes, hey. I get so scared when we're coming into new places. It's like a mixture of excitement and holy shit, am I going to die? We just came into this little anchorage. There's no one here. I don't know, it just looks like rocks until you get to a certain point. But it's like we just had a nightmare with our anchor not catching back when we were at Pancake Creek. And then the first time we tried to anchor it didn't really catch and there's just rocks all around and it's like, leave me alone. Literally, sometimes my nervous system, I feel hollow. We're safe now. The feeling is you just want to grab your cat even though you're highly allergic and just
Behind this headland is just like a decent amount of wind, and as soon as we came into the behind here it was all just chill. There's a massive swell out there breaking waves on the rocks and we're just in this little cove. There's still quite a little bit of swell wrapping around here though.
It's kind of cool being the only ones here.
We were hoping to have a fire on the beach to save a little bit of gas because we might be on rations. We're on gas rations, so we're hoping to have a fire on the beach. But there's the sign there that says, oh, midgies! No fires. I guess we can use the beach for other things.
Tent peg. Like, you know, we've made it to the reef when instead of like rocks, there's coral rocks now. This rock's got stripes. We got this beautiful little island to ourselves. This massive motorboat just rocked up. We were skinny dipping at the time. I think it's seen us two hippies piling into a dinghy looking for a t-shirt or something to chuck on. They sort of just like bailed.
Who needs a pub?
It's our last BB.
felt like I spent most of my night with my head out of the hatch to see if we had run into rocks or not. But alas, we are still in the same spot. Morning. Simon just hacked up a massive gully to wash his goggles, and what did you say to me?
If it's green, you'll see clean. Fishing rod's broken at the moment, so I'm going to try and jimmy something up, a little hand reel out of this.
What did you say? Perfect bit of wood for my fishing rod.
Exactly.
We're gonna make some bread.
Trying to get some internet. Be free! We're going adventuring! So chuck it in the water bag and then just... it's going up the mast. Gross. Didn't realise that you need a down halyard. If it didn't get caught, I was like, oh, it's caught, I'll just lower it down a bit and then keep hoisting. And I was like, wait, no, it won't. So that would have been Czechoslovakia mobile phone. So, to avoid having to go up the mast, we tied a rope, secondary rope, to the internet bag. But, what happened then, Janine?
The dry bag clip came undone.
Yes.
And the bag came crashing down, and then the halyard got stuck up there. So now we have to go up the mast.
Regardless, we're going up the mast.
We are so stupid sometimes. It baffles me how stupid we are. It's like, how did we even get here? Honestly, it surprises me we even got here.
It worries me.
Oh my god.
Do this. But we got the rope down with lots of swearing.
Oh. I've gotten so much better at making bread.
At wind parts.
It's picked up.
Show us your eggs. This is my one.
You just smack bang in the middle. That's it, it's done.
New fishing rod.
New fishing rod. There you go, baby. So I'm sure you've seen by now us throwing a lure off the back, but then bringing it in within literally a minute it's completely cooked. The reel on it is broken. My parents always cruised with just one of those old school plastic reel things. The line just wraps around like a little trundle wheel thing, but we aren't within shops, so oh, my arm is getting so sore. It's such a heavy camera. Yeah, so we're gonna like wrap it around, same concept, but just wrap it around a wood and put the lure on the end of it, and then that's gonna be our fishing rod. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a lure and a rod. Are you guys curious to know whether I can actually catch a fish with this? Because I know I really am.
Come to me.
Julie, how did you like your beach experience?
She actually did better than I expected.
We got red wine, we got chess. Getting the red wine up here was a disaster. How good's the hatch for playing chess on? Got red wine because we ran out of beer. Any comments?
You're like saying statements to the camera. You're like, hi, I'm Trimble and I'm on an island. Thoughts? I was galloping up here and I spilled red wine on the deck. Thoughts? Just sitting there,
I get distracted.
Shouting away to the camera.
They're my friends. Hi friends! What's going on? I'm on an island. Alright, we're playing chess now. A serious face. Can I also just say, yesterday I smashed Slim in chess without even knowing it. He was killing all my pieces left, right and centre. And then, out of nowhere, boom! Sophie comes in and just checkmates him. Anyway.
Who won?
I got a minute!
What should we toast to?
Being in this beautiful place, cheers!
We're gonna make spaghetti tonight because that was our excuse to have red wine.
We like pairing our beverages with pasta with a tin of tomatoes, a little bit of olives.
And one zucchini.
Ah gosh, let's not give Sophie red cordial again. Thanks for watching guys, tune in next week as we head over to the Keppels. They've still got crazy geese on this island.
This beer was $4.
Go here and have a potato. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe to make sure you don't miss out. See you then.